I have a quick little story today and I want to share it with you guys before we get into like anything else. Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. Honestly, it's Hannah with your host, Hannah, and today we're talking about Mormons. And I'm just as scared as you guys. Because what is Utah? What is Utah? What is TikTok, Utah? So recently I was at school and I was doing a school project outside of my classroom. You know, an outside space doing projects. Okay, whatever. And then the person I was working on a project with left to go to the bathroom, okay? And on his way back, he was stopped by Mormons. He was given a pamphlet and they're like,
oh, by the way, if you want to talk more, we're right over there. Just come visit us.
and when he came back to our table, he was like,
oh, look what I just got.
and I'm like, are those Mormons? Actually started geeking. The people at the table were like, hey, take a breath. Take a breath, queen. You're fine. But it wasn't what you thought. I didn't want to go to them for a fight. I wanted to just talk about them. My schoolmates promised me if I calm down and I finish my work after class, one of the dudes will like escort me there and be my witness. And I was so glad the Lord supplied me with that. I did need a witness for that conversation. But why I'm saying this was a prophecy and it was aligned because that morning I posted a TikTok that said, insert TikTok. So you get the idea. Also, my TikTok is linked in my description. Go check it out. After class, I got up and went over to these Mormons and I was like, hey, can I sit down? Can I sit down? And they're like, yes, sit down. I was like, what am I getting myself into right now? In the moment I sat down, they tried to take control of the conversation. I'm like, it's not gonna go like that. I already know you guys are trying to recruit me for your church. So I said to them, I'm here to ask you guys questions. And they all look, ask us questions about what? But they seem kind of like defensive. Like, what is she gonna ask us? I asked them, why did you lay down your life and time for this belief? Like, why this belief? Why Mormonism? Out of all the religions, why Mormonism? Majority of the population, whenever we see Mormons, we're just kind of like, idiots. But personally, I want to know why they believe what they do. Like, why that? Why that? Basically, instead of answering my question, they walked me through the entire Book of Mormon. Just like they were trained.
Oh, that's such a sweet comment. Why Mormonism? Joseph Smith uncovered it in the garden.
And I'm just like,
Okay.
one of the sisters there, she was new to being on a mission. And she was like, honestly, the reason why I chose Mormonism is because it saved me from me being an asshole-ish teenager. Out of all the answers, the real one I got was the girl who just started the mission, because she was still not used to grinding down the fact that Mormonism is the right way down people's throats. She just wanted to talk about herself. I believe the other sisters were like,
Cindy Lou Who, sister. Just talk about Joseph Smith instead of yourself in these moments.
but honestly guys, she was my favorite. There were 3 of them, okay? There was the most educated one, the mid-educated one, and the one who just started. This one was my favorite. This was Cindy Lou Who's sister. You feel me? Regardless of them, like, not really answering the question, what I got from that was these people were born into lies. I asked them, is any of you converts? They're like, we were born into it. And I'm like, exactly. And yet again, you proved my point. And yet again, you proved my point. At the end of the conversation, they're like, here you go. If you have any questions about Mormonism, we're here. Our phone number's right there. You can text us and call us at any time. Okay? This is what I did. Thanks. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna call nor read this. Thank you for the offer anyways. I had a lovely discussion talking about you guys, and talking about your faith, and I learned a little bit more about Mormonism, and I just want to say thank you for your time. I respect you, and I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day. And then I left. All I wanted from that interaction was to know about them. I don't want anything to do with Joseph Smith. Honestly, what stats me is that the Cindy Lou Who, the youngest one, this is just mean. She seemed like she had the most light in her eyes. And I just wanted to be like, get out. Get out! Run while you can! But obviously, this is her choice. She's on a mission. She's paying to be there. Oh yeah, you know what they told me? I asked them, who pays for all this? They said, we do. We pay the church to be out here.
And we work from
9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at night, ministering or on a mission, trying to spread the word of Mormon. Christ? Latter-day Saints? You get the idea. This was an appointment that was aligned so long ago. is the immediate spiritual discernment I get from this. Immediately what I got from this is that I must attend this appointment. I must talk to these women. I must understand Mormonism better. I must. Not because I want to, not because I care, not because I'm going to convert, but because I want to understand people who are in this religion. They are so good at following a script. They do not think for themselves, period. You cannot convince me otherwise. If missionaries show me what the church is like, keep me far away from that, because when I ask them a question about individuality and identity, they completely sweep that off. I love those three sisters I spoke to. I think my rage for Mormonism is something that's gonna empower me through a lot of ministering and clocking spiritual. As I'm preparing in the season to be ready to minister to so many different people, and as I'm doing this, he's preparing me to become somebody who I don't even know I will become yet. If I want to run an online thing to minister to others, I gotta do in the work. You better work. I know I haven't posted in so long. Stop. I'm gonna be better at it. I post multiple times a day on my TikTok, so if you want to see more of me, go check me out on there. I only get post once a month on here because I'm so busy with school, but when summer rolls around, don't worry, I'll be posting weekly. This video is just for you guys to know what I do outside the camera. This is how I learn to minister, to prompt people, to ask, to guide, to just know what to say and when. I wanted to share a little part of my life, how discernment and following the Lord's will always is in alignment with each other. That's it. I love you all, and I hope you guys can speak to others in peace and love today the way that I spoke to those women, those three sisters. We as Christians, we don't have to agree with everybody in the body of Christ. Would I even say they're part of the body of Christ? They're more like part of the body of Smith. Anyways, don't judge others and listen to the Lord and be discerning. Okay, that's what I gotta say to you guys this week. That's it. Okay, I love you. I gotta go. Got things to do today. I gotta run. I love you. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you later. Godspeed. Bye.